Hey, what's up guys, my name is Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4s. We are playing with the Soviet Union. So yeah, welcome back after, 3 days of no videos. I haven't even recorded since last Monday, so it has been a while, guys. Yeah, that sickness, man, obviously I was able to record that Monday while I was sick, but once it got down into my lungs and started that coughing, pretty much can't record, guys. As soon as I attempt to record anything, I might be able to get like 5 minutes before I just go into those coughing fits. So it's just really unfortunate. That's what I was saying. That sickness just does not fit well with the recording with YouTube. But yeah, it's been a while, so I'm kind of a little bit rusty. I kind of went through and tried to figure out where we're at, made a lot of adjustments and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, guys. This episode hopefully should be invading Britain. That's the goal. Also, we should be able to do our invasion of Saudi Arabia as well. We get that in March. We'll get our claim against them. So we're going to be launching a massive invasion against the British. At the very least, we have two naval invasions of 24 divisions. Also, the United States Navy is just about destroyed. We saw this last time. We've got 54 to 61 ships. I kind of went through here and clicked all these, and yeah, we destroyed a lot of their capital ships. So, yeah, I think we did a pretty good job with that. And you can see we just keep on ticking this, keep on doing damage to their convoys here. Really hurting the Americans quite a bit, so that should weaken them substantially. And I'm going to take a wild guess they're going to have a lot of divisions over here, guys, helping defend the British. So I went ahead and moved our airborne troops over here as well, though some of them are still on their way. Let's go ahead and do some, get some naval invasions planned in here. Do we have any extra transport planes? I think they all might be, no, we do have some. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead and move, we'll just do how we've been doing, we'll do 15. And then we're gonna go ahead and, you know what, they're fine there. And then we're also gonna want to place another one right here. Another air wing of 15. Hopefully we didn't max that out. Excellent. Because we're going to drop two naval, no, don't want to put all those over there. Yeah, we're going to drop two naval invasions, paradrops. All right, so we got those guys there. We've got the airborne coming from over this way. They're going to do a drop from over here, and we won't do this immediately, guys. We're going to have them try and get behind troops just to make our attack a little bit easier, guys. So where I'd like these ones to attack is probably up here in the north, trying so we don't have to fight them all the way up into these mountains here. So like maybe right there is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll drop right there, and then we'll also set up another invasion, or drop, excuse me, I don't know why I keep calling them invasions. We're gonna do another drop over here and have them drop into, I'm thinking, Wales. Yeah, that might be the best place to drop, or we could drop them to Liverpool and then work on cutting these guys off completely from being able to go up into the north. Let's do that. All right, so that's what we'll drop. All right, excellent. So looking pretty good, guys. I think we won't want to drop these immediately because we still don't have control of the skies. As you guys can see, they still have fighters up in the air that could easily destroy us if we dropped. Of course, this is a completely separate area here. I wonder if our fighters can reach over there. It looks like they probably could. So we are going to want to send a few fighters over to here before we drop them. We wouldn't be able to drop them at the moment anyways, just because we don't have air superiority over there. So that's a British light cruiser. I didn't know the British had any ships. Looks like they have one ship remaining, and that's a destroyer sunk. Is that the last ship? No, they got one more ship. Okay. Also, I went ahead and made a new army here that's going to be fully composed of quick divisions, so tanks and mechanized. And then also, this army here is now largely composed of these shittier divisions. I don't know if we're going to switch those or not, or use them for something else. We do have our war goal against Saudi Arabia, so let's go ahead and declare war. Oops, my bad. And we're going to call all our allies, though. Do we need to? Let me just take a look. No, we don't actually need to call them into the war. If they want to come into the war, yeah, I guess they can come, but yeah, I don't see any reason to. Yeah, we just aren't going to need it. We're going to be able to invade this relatively quickly, I think. So let's go ahead and get this army here. Where are they at? They're right here. We're going to get them doing their orders. We're not going to manually control them. I think this is them right here. And they should be able to complete this objective on their own. Now, I do believe that we need to move our fighters here, our bombers and fighters, excuse me, so they can now provide some assistance in Arabia. All right, so they're going to go and attack over there. I think they're going to handle that quite nicely. They won't need our assistance. I don't think we'll need to manually control this. And we should be able to quickly wipe through the desert here and gain all this land. And there's really not anything here. There's that 4 oil there, guys. The main reason why we're attacking is just to complete our objective, which is, of course, to get everybody turned into communist. All right, so let's take a look here how we're doing. And if we're ready to do the invasion. Still don't, you know, there's still a lot of planes here, unfortunately. It looks like they are starting to move a lot of the planes out of the channel and move them into southern England as they are having some issues. We also got a research on the radar. That is excellent. That's going to help out quite a bit. Let's go ahead and get those building as soon as we get a new tech selected. Do we want to do... Oh, there's a nice little bonus down there. That's new. I think that was added in the patch. Static anti-air hit chance factor plus 20%. Okay, that's nice. So it improves your anti-air. Okay, so I don't think we're going to get any more radar. I think we're probably good on that for right now. I think what we need to be getting, well, there's a lot of stuff we need. There are a lot of things, but I kind of think that we should continue working on our Navy here. I want to build up a respectable Navy. I know that they don't have much of a fleet left, guys, but the Americans could easily build a fleet. So let's go ahead and put some... You know what? I think we're going to start working on the carriers, guys. Let's do it. We're going to have carriers out there. They're going to be probably shitty. We'll probably never actually see them in battle now that I'm thinking about it. We'll probably never get them into the war with the Americans, but you never know. We'll see what we can do, guys. So while these guys are conquering Saudi Arabia, and it looks like we do need to fix the front just a little bit here. Here we go. Oops. Looks like it didn't work. There we go. Excellent. So yeah, while these guys are continuing to launch their attacks here, and we could just have them just kind of beeline. You know what? They don't even need to beeline to the capital because that guy's going to get that. We could just have this guy come up over here and just kind of wrap this territory up, I suppose. That light tank, he's so quick, he'll be able to get that done fairly quickly. And yeah, these guys they're doing a not too bad out of a job, making sure they take all the land we need them to take. And we're about to get their capital here. We do still have to conquer... Oh, well, wait a minute. Now we got to come to get this one. I think this is worth... Oh, well, maybe not. It's only worth 1 victory point. All right. But yeah, we do have to conquer most of the country, typically, when you attack Saudi Arabia. So we do have some military factories. So let's go ahead and get these assigned. I mean, there's really not anything that we need at the moment, guys. I guess we could build up, put more into support equipment because you see that we're actually losing that. But really... We don't have a need for anything right now. We are doing so good on all of our equipment right now. So what we'll do, we're going to put this into fighters, I suppose, because yeah, that's what we are constantly finding ourselves short on. So let's go ahead and also trade for the aluminum that we need here. We'll continue trading with France, giving them our factories so they can, I don't know, I would hope use them for something constructive, maybe not. And then we're also going to put these into... Yeah, there's just nothing we need, guys. Absolutely nothing. Those need to be upgraded, so I suppose we could work on that. Sure. Let's go ahead and put it into them so they can finish upgrading those. All right, excellent. So what we're gonna do is let's start our invasion. I think we are ready. I feel pretty confident on this. You're not really seeing too many more Allied ships getting destroyed here, and I think that's because they don't really have much of a fleet anymore. I guess they do have some ships out there. It looks like the British have produced a small navy, two ships. I don't think it's going to be a problem, though, guys. I think we're going to be all right. I mean, they still have a lot of planes out here. I was trying to wrap these up just a bit so we don't get bombed as heavily. That's really what we've been waiting on right now. But, yeah, I think it's about time. Let's go ahead and get the anti-tanks, tank destroyers. And then we're going to want to take a look at what we got going here. All right, nice. We sunk one ship over there. It's just a destroyer, but we really need to get the fleets over there sunk because we don't have a fleet of our own. Now, eventually, I am going to want to send a fleet. But yeah, let's go and get these guys going here. And let's wait just a little bit longer. Let's give it until like maybe April, perhaps. Yeah, sometime in April, I think we'll do an attack here on the British. I think by then we should have control of the skies enough where I feel confident that we'll be able to get a nice victory here. We can also throw a few more planes to kind of assist us. Maybe get, do we have any room here? I mean, these are pretty stacked up at the moment, guys. Yeah, there's not a lot of room. Let's see if we can't get some fighters here placed. We're going to place like 2 more air wings of fighters so that we can place them into northern England there. Let's see, do we have some fighter 3s? We do. Excellent. Those might not be the best model that we have, but that's fine. We'll let them update themselves. And let's just scroll through here and see if we have enough for another air wing of fighter 3s. There's some 22 right there. That's fighter 1. I know that we have some more. There we go. Yeah, we'll just send all those guys over there and then just kind of mix and match here until we get what we need. I thought there was more fighter 3s. All right, there we go. Excellent, 200. All right, so what we're going to do with these 2 new planes, and these 2 new wings, let's get them placed in northern England so that we can do that those paradrops. Now, we want to do those after the naval invasions. But one thing I want to talk about here, while we're waiting for this to wrap up this air war to kind of go a little bit more in our favor, and I think these tanks should be done. Yeah, they are done. Let's go and have the tanks finish this up. Conquer all this territory here, all this British territory. But yeah, what I want to talk about is the fact that, oh, do we not have these guys deployed? We don't. Oh, my bad. Let's get that fixed, guys. Here we go. All right, excellent. So we want to deploy all of these troops here. There we go. All right, excellent. So have deployed all of those, and everything else is looking pretty good when it comes to our troops training here. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is the fact that ParadoxCon has been this weekend. So a lot of announcements, including, and Saudi Arabia has capitulated, excellent, including the new game that Paradox has been teasing for quite a while. And that new game is Imperium Rome, I believe. I think that's the name. Let me just check my notes here. Imperator Rome, excuse me. So really excited for that, guys. A new game set in the classical antiquity period. Something I'm really excited to hear. It's one of my favorite time periods. Probably not the favorite. I don't know. It used to be my favorite time period. Now I'll probably have to say that, I don't know, maybe early modern Europe, because I spent so much time studying that period in college, might be my favorite now. Let's go ahead and add these guys to the garrison, Saudi Arabian territory here. All this, anything we take from the UK as well. And that'll put us up to 45 divisions needed to cover all this. That's okay. We also need to attack Yemen and Oman as well. But I don't know if we should prioritize that because, God, I don't really want to spend the political power at the moment, but we do have to get them conquered eventually. Then that's got to be done. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Rome game. It's not going to be coming out to 2019 though, so obviously that's quite a ways away. It looks like we are finally getting the rest of the American Navy here destroyed as well, so that's really good too, because we didn't want them to destroy our convoys in that naval invasion. It's just unfortunate we don't really have much of a navy for protecting our troops. I think we have a little bit of one, and we're probably going to have to use them all as well. Oops, no, wait a minute here. Let's just merge all these and then create the new fleet. Separate the submarines there so we can see exactly what we have. We have 17 ships. That's not a lot, guys. It's not a lot at all. We lost those navies in those battles here. So what we want to go ahead and do and change up. I'm not going to change manpower up yet because I think we're pretty much good on that. Let's go and get this last designer company here so we can get that naval research time reduced, and that should make, I think we're researching something right now, that should make this a little bit cheaper to do. I don't know if I actually need to stop it and then restart it again. I'm not entirely sure here. Let's just do that anyway, because sometimes you do have to, and then we'll just restart it and see if it made it go any quicker. No, I don't think it did. I think it was applied. Okay, excellent. All right, so yeah, we're just trying to get those knocked out there, but yeah, really excited for the Rome game. And then another thing that was announced was the new expansion for, or DLC, whatever you want to call it, for Hearts of Iron 4, and that is called, it's called Man the Guns. So they haven't really talked about much of what it adds. We just know it has a naval focus. We do know it has a new national focus tree for the United States. So that's pretty cool because they really needed a new tree. So I'm looking forward to checking that out, seeing what they've done with the American focus tree. And then we also know that it's going to allow you to design your ships in a little bit more detail with a more modular design. So I'm pretty excited to see what they have in store for us on that as well. So I'm sure over the next coming weeks they'll continue to announce exactly, you know, in developer diaries exactly what all features it entails, but I don't know when we're actually going to see the release of the DLC. It's probably going to be a while, guys, if I had to guess. It's probably going to be, yeah, it's going to be a while because I don't think they're ready for it just yet. So we don't have enough fighters over here, unfortunately. Looks like they did pull fighters from there, so now we're going to have, yeah, we have a much better odds there. So what we need to do is assign some more planes there, and I'm ready to do this, guys. I am ready for us to go ahead and send. And let's go ahead and get these fighters going here. We also need to get our close air support now actually doing close air support as well. So this is one thing we're gonna have to get started too. Let me see if we have the fighters available. It doesn't really seem, no, we really don't. So what I want to do is let's just pull some of the fighters from some of these areas where there's just not, yeah, there's just not as many planes. So what we'll do here, let's go ahead and send, if we have, let me just see here. Yeah, we have fighters here that are currently working on southern England. So let's move them over there. And then we're also going to move another one over there as well. And then we can bring one of the ones that are currently here working on the English Channel. We can bring them into southern England, and that looks a lot better. Now, the other thing I'd like to do is, I don't feel like we need as many doing naval strike here. Let's probably remove at least one close air support from doing naval strike and have them come into southern England and instead do close air support. So 200 close air support is obviously not going to be enough, so we are going to need to give them a little bit more support here. Let's go ahead and add a close air support here, and we know that we have, we've got to have plenty of close air support. We haven't placed any for a little while, so there should be enough. I'm only seeing, here we go, here's some 3s. All right, so let's go and get these guys placed, and we're gonna have them doing close air support. Excellent. So we're gonna need some more as well. I don't think that's gonna be anywhere near close to enough. We want quite a few, and I don't think I'm gonna go looking for 3s. I'm just gonna, yeah, let's just place them and let them upgrade themselves. It's fine. It'll be fine, guys. It does not take them very long to upgrade. All right, so I believe we can get one more air wing here, and let's just do the ones. It's fine. All right, excellent. And there we go. So that's 800, but that's still not quite enough yet, guys. That's really not going to do it. We're going to need at least another air wing here. So let's see if we have enough close air support to assign another air wing. Yes, there we go. All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and get them placed, and I think that will probably be good, guys. Let me see if I have the close air support for one more. If we do, then we will we'll place them as well. Let me just see here. Well, we do have them. They're just not in a nice, yeah, where we can just throw them all over there. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work here, but that's okay. 183. Here we go. All right, excellent. So we'll get these guys placed, and that'll give us 1,000 close air support, and we need to go ahead and get these dockyards assigned, which a bit unfortunate here because we yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and start working on, somebody had said we should start working on an Asian fleet. Yeah, sure, why not, right, guys? I wanted to get 2 fleets going over here. The one that we're doing in the Black Sea isn't actually for the Black Sea or the Mediterranean. It's because I wanted 2 Atlantic fleets. So, and I'll talk about that strategy here in a little bit, guys, what I'm planning on doing, maybe at the end of the episode. What we're going to do, let me just see here. Let's get, well, I suppose we'll do battleships, guys. We'll do some battleships up along here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we have battleship 4s. Let's go ahead and get them placed in whatever ports we can. Looks like we can place one right there, so that will work. And my bad, but they are placed. So let's go ahead and get these assigned here. Like 5 dockyards will be fine for right now. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do there. All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and also move the convoys down to the bottom because we don't really need convoys at the moment. Pretty much good on convoys. Looks like we are out of oil again. Constantly having those fucking oil issues. I guess we'll trade with Venezuela. They don't have too many ships to sink our ships now, so we should be okay with getting those across the sea, or the ocean, excuse me. All right, excellent. So I think we are ready, guys. I'm feeling pretty confident. Maybe the 15th right here in the middle of April here. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and launch it. We'll just have to see how this goes. We do have to get our fleet over there, obviously. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's move these submarines down here. And it's 18 ships. It's not a lot, guys. That is not a lot of ships. But it is, it's better than nothing. I'm just worried more that their Air Force is going to end up sinking them. So let's go and do search and destroy through here. All right, excellent. So once they get out there, we'll let them get over here. So I said it was going to be the 15th, but I do want them to get over here. There we go. All right, so let's go and send them. Like I said, they do have a bit of a fleet, but I'm not too concerned about it, guys. I think we'll be all right. So we have this army here that needs to get sent, and then we have this army here that needs to get sent. And we are going to wait to send our paratroopers. We're going to wait until we land here in the hope that they'll pull troops from the north to deal with these invasions. And hopefully one of these invasions will be successful. We did want to drop our nukes. I completely forgot about that. We have a coastal fort of 1 there. You know what? Damaging the port there would actually hurt us more than that one little coastal fort is going to do. This one does have 3 coastal fort though, so let's drop it here. I think it would hurt them the most by dropping it right there in the West Midlands here in Birmingham. Yeah, let's go and drop it there. All right, excellent. We have more nukes that we can launch as well, so let's just wait on that. Let's see where we're going to need them. All right, so we're going to get all those dropped. There we go. Boom. Britain is under assault. Not looking good for them. It does look like we've already lost some of our ships. I was kind of worried about that, them sinking our destroyers, but yeah, it's not surprising here. So it looks like we are not facing any resistance over here, luckily. Where we dropped the bomb, though, so I guess that's not as good, because if there's nobody there defending, then we didn't need to drop the bomb in the first fucking place. Alright, so we have landed. Our troops are here. Let's go ahead and give them orders now. We are going to want them to advance just through here, I suppose. Just want them to conquer all of this. Excellent. So their job is going to be taking London. We're going to go ahead and tell them to control that themselves, and we're going to send these troops here around this way, or you guys go that way. Let me just grab one more of these shittier divisions here. Send him over that way, and hopefully our guys will fan out. And no, they didn't. They didn't fan out equally. They all went to the same fucking spot. I should have just manually controlled this shit. You know what? Let's just send a few of these that way. All right, excellent. Yeah, but they all went to the same fucking province. That's pretty standard for the AI. Not sure what's going on in what? We got it frozen here. I don't know what happened there. Also had to take a break there to cough up a lung. As I said before, guys, I am still very much sick, unfortunately. It takes just so long to get over the cold. That's one of the worst things about it. I'm not going to say that I prefer the cold over like a stomach bug. I hate stomach bugs. Stomach bugs are the worst. But I hate how long it takes to get over the cold, while like a stomach bug's like a day or two. Still think stomach bugs are probably worse, but I think we actually still have plenty of slots here. That's right, we need to build up our radar stations all through here. Let's go ahead and do that. Not that we really need radar stations in any of these areas. I mean, I suppose this will help us a bit if we are still fighting here by the time we get those built. So let's just go and tick these down to the bottom. I guess we'll keep... No, we'll destroy that. Who's bombing Hong Kong? What's happening in Hong Kong? Did they launch an attack over here? No, they didn't launch an attack over there. Oh yes, I completely forgot about these guys here. We were manually controlling this, weren't we? Okay, my bad, guys. So we'll go ahead and get... Yeah, I completely forgot I was controlling this. Alright, that sucks. Alright, let's go and get this finished then, guys. So you guys are going to attack over that way. And then, yeah, let's just try and wrap this up, because I forgot that we were fighting here. Okay, looks like we have... Yeah, plenty of troops for attacking over this way. And you guys can attack over there. Get that wrapped up. So I was actually supposed to record 2 today, so I can record 1 here for Saturday, which of course is going to be releasing a little bit late, and then 1 for Sunday. But yeah, I don't know if you guys tell my voice, I'm starting to lose it. Got the coughing fit starting again, guys. It sucks ass. So what we're going to do here with our little bit of air experience that we have, did we build the naval bombers all the way up to completion? We did. How about the close air support? Yeah, I believe we did all these guys, and we don't really have anything to spend it on. I suppose we'll spend it on these strategic bombers. I'd hate for it to just be sitting there and not getting used. So yeah, let's go ahead and tick these up a bit, guys. You know what? We don't really need the range for the bombers here, because they have such long range as it is. So let's go ahead and tick this up like so. And yeah, I like this. I think this will work out nicely. So we're going to spend that, and I hate that we're upgrading a strategic bomber that is so old. Oh, god damn it. That's why I hate doing that, guys. I always try and make sure that I don't do that, because yeah, we just lost a ton of efficiency because of that. But yeah, whatever. Nothing to be done about it now. Let's go ahead and trade for some more oil, because clearly we need some. I hate that we are trading for oil, though, because there's so many other methods of getting this. All right, we'll just trade for 2 from Mexico and 1 from Colombia here. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to record much longer, guys. I am losing it. And what the fuck is, like, freezing the game up, too, man? And we've constantly seen the game freezing up today while recording. I'm not entirely sure what's causing it either. Yeah, it's weird. All right, these guys are done over here as well. Let's go ahead and get them assigned somewhere else. All right, we got them assigned to Oman here for whenever we start working on that. I suppose we could do it now. I mean, yeah, let's go and start justifying it. Might as well. And I did it off camera so that I didn't have to talk through it because, yeah, I'm very much losing my voice here, guys. I'm not going to last much longer. So we did get some resistance there. It looks like we're going to win. We're still attacking over here. Should be able to take that out soon. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. And it looks like, yeah, we're questioning their sovereignty. Yeah, we're getting this wrapped up as well. And the game continues, like, freezing up, and I have no idea why. Like, what's going on that's causing that freezing. It's unfortunate, though. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get Britain conquered in this episode because I am gonna die here, guys. All right, guys, I have already gone through my water. I am absolutely dying here. I'm gonna have to make the decision to just end this early. It's really unfortunate because I was hoping to get a little bit further than this. But yeah, and it's really short. But yeah, I can't do it, guys. I am dying here, and I've already drinking my entire bottle of water here, and I can't really get through more than a couple minutes before I start coughing a lot. I thought I was good enough to record because I'm really not coughing at all anymore, guys. It's just while recording here, mainly because I mean I'm talking like a lot while recording, obviously. So that's the problem. Let's go and have these guys just wrap this territory up for us. But yeah, it's just really hard to do these recordings while you're sick, unfortunately. So why don't you guys attack this way instead of whatever the hell you're doing. But yeah, we're seeing that there are some American troops here helping defend this territory, and that's frustrating that they did that, but whatever. We'll go ahead and fix it here. But yeah, I thought I was good enough to record, and yeah, I just can't stop coughing, guys. It's just one of those things when you're doing these recordings and you're doing a lot of talking. It's just too much. So we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. It's gonna be a short one, unfortunately. But at least we did start the invasion of Britain. We did get Saudi Arabia knocked out of the war, and we could have finished up over here, but in Borneo. But unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna tell you right now, editing this video is gonna be a bitch, man. Editing all these damn coughs out. Our allies are taking care of Africa for us. So that's nice. A lot of troops over here. And I am going to end this before I cough up a fucking lung. If you guys enjoyed this episode, at least we returned for the weekend. Sorry that it's a shorter one, and sorry that it's all cut up and kind of odd, and I'm kind of thrown off here with this fucking coughing. But yeah, hopefully next episode will be a bit better. So that means there will not be an episode on Sunday because I can only record this one. So I was supposed to record 2, one for Saturday, one for Sunday. Not going to be able to do that, guys, so, but I will have an episode on Monday, or I'll try and record one. Hopefully it doesn't go as poorly as this one does. But if you did enjoy this episode, then please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching, guys.